say, guys, if you're looking for a temporary job after the military, that's where you want to be. So in January, we had over 120 Israelis stepping into our office doors and saying, okay, we're here, what's going on? And the rest is history. I'm just going to say it briefly because it's a long story, but of course we opened more locations with them, and at that point when we had 120 Israelis coming from Israel, we said, okay, if you're already doing it, and we've been the best in inventing this industry, let's be the biggest in what we do. So we come from Israel, right? The Dead Sea is the essence of life for us. We grew up, I wouldn't say learning about it, experiencing it. For us, we know, something is wrong with you. What's wrong with you? Your skin is peeling. You feel bad. You have any skin disorder. You want to heal from an accident. The Dead Sea. Just go to the Dead Sea. And let me tell you something about the Dead Sea, because many people think that we just found some kind of ingredient, an active ingredient in a place, and we form products together. No. The Dead Sea was of course formed millions of years ago by the break between Syria and Africa. But 5,000 years ago, when the history of humankind was documented, one of the first things that was documented was the Dead Sea. So we didn't find some kind of ingredient or science to decipher something in the wild berries from the Himalaya. Okay? The Dead Sea, when it was documented, is when somebody bathed in and looked better. Otherwise, how they would find it? It's the fountain of youth. Why would they build a resort that was built by Herods for the Roman kings in the Dead Sea? Do you think that they had any science or technology to figure out what it does to your skin? Just put some salt in the mud and you look better. You feel down, you go there, and you feel better. I don't know why and how to explain it, but apparently there is some science behind it, but back then nobody cared. They just went over there and they healed and they felt better and they looked better. And growing up on this story, when the Dead Sea is 45 minutes away or 2 hours away, depends where you live in Israel, wouldn't you go there every once in a while? That's what we did. So, growing up on the Dead Sea and knowing that most of our skincare in Israel is a Dead Sea-based skincare. How can it be that nobody here is using it in the US? Maybe we're crazy in Israel, or maybe we just believe in something that doesn't exist, because if people will know about it, how can they say, stay naive and just buy other products? So we said, okay, let's bring skincare to Dead Sea skincare to the US. We can do it, we know Dead Sea skincare. We got the biggest company in Israel. Nobody wanted to listen to us. They start laughing at us. You guys are crazy. Why would people buy Dead Sea skincare if they didn't experience it first? But we didn't give up, because we had 120 Israelis and we had to find the concept. So we called some mom and pop business in Israel. We took a few Dead Sea products and we mixed and matched together with our nail care kit, which I'm sure that you all know. It's funny, the buffer, right? The buffer. You guys should appreciate the buffer, and I tell you why. Some of you say, okay, we have all these amazing products. What is a buffer? The buffer was the icebreaker. Now, listen to this, okay? You're in the shopping center. You're the enemy. You're standing on the kiosk. The customers over there now, it's harsh now, even more than it used to be. They see you as an obstacle, right? You can't stop them, you can't approach them, even though some of you may say yes, they are, but we trying to tell them not to do it. And the only thing that you can do to capture somebody's attention is to show him a magic. The buffer. Can I see your nail? I just buff it, and then you see this shiny effect, and you get the customer trust, and then you can really get him into buying high-end skincare, the best skincare you ever experienced, when they see Apple Store to the right, Victoria's Secret to the left, Louis Vuitton, and they spend the money with you. This is not an easy task. This is one of the most challenging interactions that we ever had in our life, and I'm sure that you guys can appreciate it. When we present a product in the shopping center that nobody heard about, there is no opportunity attached to it. Network marketing is easy. You know why? Because when you sell a good product, hopefully, you can talk about the opportunity to make money, because it's a new product and most people didn't really experience it before. We didn't have the opportunity. We had to be so good explaining about the Dead Sea and the experience we had in the Dead Sea to sell those products. Yes, we brought the Dead Sea and we started opening kiosks. The first year we opened 60 locations, the second year 120 locations, and then we started growing to 240, 450, 530. And I'm sure that you guys say this is crazy, these crazy numbers. By 2004, 2005, our worldwide operation did over $40 million in retail sales. For 25 years old guys that just came here to America without business experience, this is crazy. To be able not only to observe the growth and to invest in our people and to keep servicing them, because that's the mentality. We never changed anything since day one. Not the commission plan, not the way we treated our people that made us who we are, not the way that we built a community. My parents kept on doing their Shabbat dinner and cook for everybody. So we need a bigger house, it's bigger house, so some of us would stand while we eat because there was not enough place for everybody to be there. Nothing has changed until now. Actually, the entire industry using our own technique. All of the kiosks that you're going to see using the same commission structure we created. And this is why it's so big.